So classic rock is a subgenre of rock. It kind of originated around the 1980s. There's lots of great bands such as AC/DC, ZZ Top, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses. And drummers in this style often like to play quite simple grooves in 4/4, with hi-hats just playing quavers and snare drums on the backbeats 2 and 4, and driving bass drum rhythms. These are normally just crotchets and quavers, nothing too fancy, no independence here or anything needed just yet. So yeah, so quite often it's simple grooves, sounds a bit like this. So when thinking about adding a little bit of variation into our grooves and our tunes, we can add fill-ins. Now fill-ins in this style, again, are often not too complicated, but they are quite big, and we use them as punctuation, much like a full stop or even an exclamation mark at the end of a sentence. So they're best used at the end of a phrase or at the end of a verse or a chorus, rather than in the middle. If you put them in the middle, it kind of detracts the attention from everything else that's going on. Maybe in the lyrics, the lead singer might fire you or something. So you need to be careful where you put a fill-in, okay? And fill-ins, as I say, tend to be quite simple. They'll generally be made up of crotchets, quavers, semi-quavers. So here's another example. Another way we can add some development when playing classic rock in this improvisation is we can change the cymbal sounds. We don't just have to use a closed hi-hat sound. Classic rock drummers often open the hi-hat or play a kind of half-open hi-hat sound. When we're doing this, we need to be careful not to open too much, because then we can lose the sizzle sound that we're after. Okay, so examples will be, that's closed, that's kind of a half open and an open. Okay, if we go too far, we end up with a sound like this, which in this case is just a bit too messy. We can also use the ride cymbal or even the crash to play a groove. So here's an example with a little bit of development using different cymbal sounds.